I'll wait out of this.
Yeah, nah. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First things first, we want to give our honor and praise unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem Kodash. And we say, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahawashi, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahawashi, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahawashi, by Hashem Kodash. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, and understanding through the spirit of power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahawashi, man. We in the time of the end. Great things taking place, 2022, which is the year of Yahawashi Yahawashi turning up. Yep. You're seeing the war that's getting ready to take place. America's getting ready to get into a tussle. The third world war. The third war is on its way.
I didn't know if I'm mistaken. The French, is y'all Hebrew?
Yeah. You Hebrew too? Yeah, you are? Yeah. When y'all find that out? Oh, for real? Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. So you see the war, everything that's brewing. We getting close, man. We're getting real close, man. So you know you Israelite too? Yes, sir. Yes, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, to know that, man, it's more waking up. We getting free, man. Like this is, bro, we getting ready to get out of this. Like it's been what 500 years? Oh, we ain't smelled freedom in so long, man.
Are you guys part of associated with the camp or anything?
Yeah, we in camp. We're in Great Millstone, GMS.
What's I'm not familiar. Is that like
you got like you got IUIC, you got ISUPK, you got HOI. You got Sakaris out there. You got a lot of different groups, but it's one West. Our elders that we learned from, they learned directly under Aliyah. The man who started with our organization, his name is Abba Bivens, who's like, which we believe in the spirit, because you know if you go into reincarnation, right? We believe that he's Elijah coming back. Yeah. Like he even wrote a book, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's in the spirit, you know, you haven't known him, but I'm just putting it out there. But he started teaching men, and then this is where the sign came up. If you see this sign, the 12 tribe sign came out of One West. One West was like a group of men, but then that split. And then those split over here and then formed a lot of the groups that you see today. So that's where we at now, man. So, I mean, really, it's just, man, this is I'm still, the nostalgia of it now is just even growing, man. You know what I mean? To see, and you can see it. Like, even now it's on TikTok. And there was a new, what'd you say? Go ahead. You said you don't got one? Nah. Yeah. Hey, see, hey, that's beautiful too, man. Because a lot of that.
You don't try to relate it though.
Yeah, but
I'm actually looking at the breakdowns of how.
Yeah, I'm not.
We were just talking about that.
I really know. Growing up, I really wasn't associated with the camp or anything, or any type of doctrine like regarding One West or Negro only specifically. But I really don't. I won't say I wouldn't agree with the chart, but that's just kind of not what I do. Like the understanding that I do.
Yeah, exactly.
But
In
this journey, I just want to say good luck on this path because there's a lot of distractions.
Yeah, man.
Regardless of the chart and everything like that, as long as we following the statutes.
The main thing, but you got to get your house shot, man. You got to get the Lord. You got to, because He's going to be the ticket in here. It don't matter what we do with the, you know what I mean, the laws we keep and all that. Really, that was where you had the Israelite foreigners. You know what I'm saying? You want to get that next too. The Israelite foreigners, that's where we're Gentiles. That was all. We were all Gentiles. Some of us might have been raised a little bit different. Some of us might have got a little tangibility to it, but on a wide scale, we are those Gentiles. That was actually written for these times, us coming back to the understanding and waking up. And then that's why you see the Latin tribes. A lot of those, you got Israelite groups that say, oh, the Latin tribes aren't. But if you look in the ghettos and you see in the, like I said, don't, like the Lord said, don't believe upon me as what I say, believe upon the works. The works is what you got to look at. Who's in the ghetto with us? The Latin tribes. Who they might do salsa, we do lean back. You know what I'm saying? There's a different, it's the same spirit, a different variation of it. I say it like this. It's like the cat world, the lion world. Right. You got lions, then you got panthers, then you got what, bobcats, then you got cougars, then you got mountain lions, but those are all lions in the lion family, right? Don't be considered a lion family. Some of those can even mate with each other. That wouldn't be too hard. That's where you get the different variations. Because the Lord, hey man, look at how flavorful we are as a people. Where do you think we get flavor from? Look at our food, man. We combine the best flavors. What is a recipe? Go ahead, my man.
I didn't interrupt you, but can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, I know a lot of these camps kind of associate a lot of the ethnic groups back in the continent of Africa with the lineage of camp.
Yep.
I just wanted to get you. I wanted to hear you guys' opinion
on those in the landmass of Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, I was born in Africa.
You was born in Africa?
Yeah, I was born in Sierra Leone.
Oh, okay.
We moved here during the war that was happening, because that was the Edomites. That goes back to the De Beer family. The Beer family deals in diamonds. So what they did was they set up the rebels. They made an insurgent, just like they do today, just like America does today. They did an insurgency. So the diamond mines are there, but they tell people blood diamonds. It ain't the diamonds. They'll let you have the diamonds. It's the bauxite. It's the iron ore. It's like the stuff in our cell phones comes from Africa. And my mom was telling me that.
All of that.
Yeah, all of that. So if we're gonna do blood diamonds, then we got to do blood cell phones. We got to do blood this, but that's the cash cow. Yeah, but what it is, if you look at the culture of, you can get this Babylon and Timbuktu. Go ahead, bro. You got that precept.
Oh, I love that book.
Babylon and Timbuktu.
By Rudolph Lindsay?
Yeah. That's that. Hey, come on, man. Tell me.
Now, I have a quick scripture for you. Because you asked about the ones in Africa, right?
Yeah.
All right. This is Isaiah 11 and 11. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt, from Pathros, from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea."
That's
so,
right.
now, we've been scattered everywhere. Yeah. Now, just because someone may look like a Hamite or like the East Indians, how they look don't matter, because we're all going to be changed anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So what you got to look at is that person's spirit.
Yeah.
Because the Messiah said, "Judge not according to appearance, but judge righteous judgment."
Yeah.
And the Most High told Samuel when he was looking for the next king of Israel, he went to Bethlehem, Judah, to get David, to anoint David. But Samuel looked at all of Jesse's sons.
Yeah, high stature. They were cock diesel, warriors. You know what I'm saying? We're big, man.
Yeah.
We little compared to what we're getting that stature back, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Oh yeah. He was and he was thinking, by the way Jesse's sons look, this got to be him. But Samuel asked, "Is this all your sons?" He said, and Jesse said, "Well, the youngest, he's in the field." Yeah. And he said, "Bring him in." So the Most High said, "Don't look at the outward appearance."
That's right.
Because I have refused them. Now you will have our people that will come looking like your average everyday Israelite.
Yeah. Even they're gonna come looking like them Jews, man. That's the time we're living in.
But just because they look like that don't mean they are that. Because the Messiah called Herod a fox. Why? Because Herod looked like us.
He was a mixed breed.
But his father was an Edomite though.
Right.
But his mother was a Jew.
Yeah. And this will answer the question about Africa's situation. When we left out of 70 AD, we can speed up. Y'all are caught up to that. When we left out of 70 AD, when the Lord said, "When you see the abomination that make it desolate, flee." You got to get out. You know what I'm saying? They were besieging Jerusalem. They sacked the temple. They burnt it. They burnt it to where they said the gold was dripping because we had gold all in the temple. They robbed. Man, come on, you got to think they robbed the Lord. So what happened when the ones that left? What happens when you see in movies when somebody robs a bank? What's one of their first things when they do when they get out of that bank? Let's say they're on foot. What do they do? It's in every movie. What do they do? Yeah. Because they're gonna have an APB. They're gonna say, okay, he left out here in a black hoodie. He had tan pants. Okay, he had a blue thing. He left in a car. My man, see? So what do you think we as a people did as soon as we left out of AD? Guess what we did? Oh shit. Hey. It's just because now Rome at the time was the power. So what do you think they said? They put warrants out on us. They put warrants out on the Israelites. So what do you think we were doing?
And it wouldn't make sense for us to flee north into Europe, into Germany.
Exactly.
In the direction of Rome.
And some of us did go up. Some of us didn't have a choice. They cut off. Let's say if you was around that area and then you got word of somebody's coming up. Hey, the Romans are sacking. Guess what? You gotta go. You ain't gonna jump back into the fire. But back to Africa, Then what do? We told her, hey, you had to tell your son, you had to tell your daughter, don't tell nobody about it. Don't keep it on the low. And then it might have got to a point where they grew up and you didn't even tell them. If they were a little baby, you might not have informed them like that. The fringes was what? Gone. Our beards, gone. We had to mold in. We had to blend in with the just off thinking about it. Let's not even say we're trying to leave ourselves. Let's just say the situation at hand. We are leaving a place of people, a power at the time. That's like if the police are coming after you and you got the feds coming, the CIA, high special forces. You won't be scared. You won't want to get out of there. You're going to want to change your identity for not just your so-called preservation. You want to change it. You want to change it for your actual safety. So then we went and settled because that's where you get Fort Judah. That's where you get where we settled in the west coast of Africa. Yeah, come on. Yeah, of course.
So what's your so-called ethnicity back in Sierra Leone?
My father's Mende. So my father, and I'm gonna tell you like this. A lot of people say, "Oh, African sold African." No, that's wrong. Another tribe sold another tribe, and this is gonna be because my mother and my father were two different tribes in the same country. They just, my mother was a city girl.
So you believe that there's also Hebrews scattered in Africa?
Oh yeah, they're there. They're there. That's where
I grew up in that belief as well. So because I'm only asking this because a lot of these camps that I've just kind of been disappointed because I hear a lot of just bashing and calling a lot of Africans becoming Hamites.
Yeah. Hey, come on, hey, think about this, man. I've been out here for years. Right. I've been out here for years, man. Me and this brother, we done went in camps and did things like that. They closing the door to me. But if I wouldn't have told you where I was from, would you be able to guess that I'm from Africa?
No, that's my.
Come on, my man.
I wouldn't even been able to tell.
Exactly. I done been here since I was 5. I've been here since I was 5 years old. I lost my dialect, but what? I can understand my mother and father. I can understand Creole. I can understand that I eat the food, but that's the same way. We, even in the time of when we were in Jerusalem, you had the same thing going on. You had Israelites that left. That's where you get Helen and Hellenista. I know you got something, brother.
Yep, this is Acts.
Check this out.
Acts 2 and I think 5. Yeah, Acts 2 and 5. It says, in their dwelling in Jerusalem, Jews, devout men, out of every nation.
Because you got to think, why were they devout? Why were they devout?
Why were the Jews devout?
Why did they call them devout? Devout means that you're dedicated. You're developed to that thing. Exactly. So because they had to take the trip. We went to Little Rock, right? We put it in on the Google. We was like, man, it'd be funny how long it would take to walk. Like we were like, put it because you Google out directions. I think it was like 6 days.
It was 10 days.
10 days. Yeah. 10 days to walk from Missouri to Arkansas. So think about the ancient world, walking from wherever you at to go to Jerusalem. No lights. You got to bring rations. Like there ain't no safety. You could get robbed. Those men were devout because they said, look, we going up to follow the law and putting themselves at risk. See?
Because the Ethiopian eunuch that Philip taught. Now, we see this, the scribes gave him a scroll. Now, they gave him a scroll of the book of Isaiah. Isaiah 53. Why did they give him a scroll of Isaiah 53 if he's a heathen? That don't make sense.
They got the outer court. They even had the outer court. The outer court was for the heathens, and then you had the inner court, which was for the Israelites. The outer court was like it was like the fence line. You know what I'm saying? They could come on that outer court, but when it comes to like coming in the holies of holies and coming into the temple, they couldn't do it.
Like now, this is Esau's kingdom, right? We walk in the outer court in Esau's kingdom.
The barrios, the projects, that's our outer courts. You don't get, but try to go to the gated community. Yeah, just go right, just go be in, you already know. Go to the gated community. Go to where you got them 1.5 houses, them $500,000 houses. Instantly, you're gonna be like, you're gonna feel it. But then you had even the outer courts is if you couldn't prove your lineage, so that was going on too. There was a lot of lineage pulling, you know what I'm saying, to where you would have to pretty much pull your papers. Because if you could show stock, if you could figure out, hey, my great-great-grandfather was Judas, you know what I'm saying? And then guess what you get? You get a plot of land. So see how important it was, why it was a focal point to make sure who is who.
So my next question, I'm sorry.
No, hey man, this is why we're here, bro.
Right. So with that, regarding lineage and everything like that, so with the 12 tribes chart, it says not misunderstanding, but just different. I've had different understandings. Right? So on this chart, it says that the Negroes come from Judah.
Yeah.
Americans are all so-called blacks. It's like you're from the Mandate tribe in Sierra Leone. So would that mean you were from the tribe of Judah?
It would be, okay, the breakdown would be like this. It was sectioned up. So Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, even the word Sierra Leone means mountain of the lion.
Right.
So why would they put that name there?
Actually, that's what
Yeah. A lot of them match. Yahawashi.
Yeah. And it's funny they said that because my lineage actually, from my fathers to his fathers, all the way, if you trace it all the way back to slavery, it goes back to Cameroon.
See, hey, he's like my cousin. He Cameroonian too. Like we've been close for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like we're distant cousins.
Right. And I also met a lot of Nigerians who claim that I'm the lineage of Gad.
That I haven't heard. That, you know.
Now you will have some Israelites that will look like Negroes, but they could be from Ephraim.
Yep.
Yeah, I met some Israelites from Ephraim as well.
Yeah.
So now we don't really know exactly which tribe we're from.
Yeah.
But we go by who our father is.
Right.
Yeah. So now the Negroes are all the tribe of Judah, but you do have some that could be from the tribe of Benjamin.
Yeah. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi was the section that was in Africa. No, so it's split. So okay, so the sign will get it. Okay, so these three were together, but then the one tribe that was common along them was the Levites. But in the time of Shalmaneser, when you had the split with Jeroboam and Rehoboam, that shook up the the construct of what the temple was, because Jeroboam, what did he do? He made priests of the lowest of sort. So he said he took the whole priestly roll out and he started making men of different tribes priests.
Yep. So
he was going off.
He defiled the priesthood.
Yeah. So it shook it up. But just real quick, why you'll have a lot of, because you had something called intermarrying. Yeah. So you had intermarried. You might have had a Gadite that was wife with a Judite woman. So guess where he gonna go? Because where he got his kids, he might vibe with Judah. He might have lived among Judah. Come on, he might have stayed and said, so there could have been a lot of Gadites and people in Africa that might have the black look, but they could be different tribes.
That's what my interpretation is. Because I never really had the understanding of Native American and Panamanian and Mexican. So whenever I see those charts, I always thought that it stemmed from intermarrying, just like how Hebrews always have. So, like I said, I don't want to say it's a misunderstanding or disagreement.
Hey, that's because it says what? That's your spirit. Yeah, that's your spirit in there. Because what does it say? The Church of Berea.
Right. And
why would they count it? Because they looked up everything. You know.
At the end of the day, arguing about lineages is kind of pointless at the end of the day. So that's why. That's the middle ground.
Yeah.
I can meet you.
With this is I call this the holy guideline. Okay. It's just like if you see a roof. I used to be a roofer, right? What do? You set it's a chalk line. The chalk line is a way to keep the roof straight, so you can lay the roof, the tile on there, or the shingles straight. So this is just a chalk line. This is to say these are the people. So what it is, because at the end we gonna know who we all are. And then the best thing, I'm gonna tell you something. If you want to look, 1 second. If you want to look at the Most High's personality, look at nature. What's the one thing you see in nature? You have animals that have defenses. Some have offensive abilities and some have defensive abilities, okay? A lion is an offensive animal. They're built claws, strong, they're built offensive. Then you have animals that are defensive. You have defensive skunks. They use what? Smell. to protect themselves.
Hyenas are also defensive too.
They run in packs.
Yeah.
What's another trait we see in nature? Camouflage, where animals will molt like lizards or octopuses will switch their color and transform themselves to look like other things to keep themselves safe. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that. Now we've been camouflaged.
That's right.
Because you have our people that look like everyone, where they look like every nation where they've been scattered to. See? So like I said, we can't just go by how somebody look.
It's weird.
Alright? Because none of us look like your average everyday Israelite. None of us do. But we're going to be changed anyway. See?
And that's the elect. The elect is going to receive that change of the bodies, and they're going to receive that first, they're going to be the first fruits. You see what I'm saying? They're going to be the first fruits. There's going to be Israelites that are still doing what they're doing, but the elect, a lot of the deliverance is going to be in America. If you're in America, you got to ask yourself one or two things. You either here for righteousness or for judgment. You're not here by coincidence. None of us, even me, I'm in a total different continent, but we standing in the same soup bowl. You know what I'm saying? We standing here. There's a purpose, man. Yeah, you definitely can, man. Y'all got YouTube. Yeah, pull up YouTube real quick.
I'm gonna get this scripture first.
Yeah, okay, Kyle, you gotta pull it, and then now let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and get this for you.
This is 1 Timothy 1:4, because you said going to the lineage. That's pointless, right? This is 1 Timothy 1:4. Neither giving heed to fables and endless genealogies. So now going through genealogies, the way Esau do it, you could be from Europe.
Yeah.
You could be from everywhere.
If fuck around and be a Hamite.
Right.
Yeah.
So don't go by Esau's DNA. Our DNA is the scriptures. All right, the curses. That's how we know who we are.
It's an identifying point. Right. That's why the Lord, I used to say this a long time, it's the breadcrumbs. These are the breadcrumbs. If you're gonna find them. Like that's what it says. I did a video earlier, it's a potter. When he said I am the potter and you are the clay. You know, pottery is one of the most intimate things in artistry. Like being an artist, you gotta be in your work. If you it's a potter. Pottery is like, if you look at it, it's molded. You're literally putting it should be. Oh no, you good. It's right there though. He's got it. So So the main thing you gotta understand, the time we at now, we have to get the Lord. We have to get the Lord. We have to get the exit first.
This is my page.
You just take a picture. Yeah. So what we're doing right now, we're developing a nation. The 144,000 and the 1/3, that's the government body. We're not taking everybody out like the first Egypt. You see what I'm saying? The first Egypt, guess what we were doing? We were wandering the wilderness because we had to purge out the rebels. So now, what are we doing now? We're building up the government body. Those are going to be the ones that are going to dictate the nation to come. That's why a lot of these groups, they're not doing it for the so-called, the truth's sake. It's pride now. Just like you even had in the ancient world when the Lord was coming around, you had a lot of what? Animosity and a lot of things going on.
Right.
Make sure check this camera.
And also now, at the end of the day, all of Israel is going to be saved anyway. But the 2/3, they will have to come back through the loins of the elect. So, really, all of Israel is going to be saved anyway.
Yeah.
Now, the ones that don't make it, they would just have to die on this side because they're sick in the head.
Our people are done, bro.
Yeah.
Look at the society. Look at kids. I mean, y'all younger, man. Look at the generation. I mean, I seen a video. There was a damn cross-dressing show in high school. where women come dressed as dudes, and dudes come dressed as women. Like we in a society like that didn't happen when in our age, man. So you can see a debauchery of the generation, and the more that this world, the more the so-called rich get richer, the more breakdown morally this place is. Like right now, you could wear a dress and you be cool, man. No one say nothing to you. Actually, if somebody say something to you, you could lose your job. You could lose something. If they put you on the news for transgenderism, they got more rights than us. They can call us niggas all day, and nobody had nothing to say, nothing to happen to them. But you call it a tranny something out of his name, or you be like you're a dude, because you clearly can see that's a dude. You can get in trouble. So we're in Sodom and Egypt. It's deadly serious, man. For y'all brothers, I suggest, man, the time we at now is just, man, lock in. Like get whatever questions and stuff you gotta hash out and figure out. Yeah, that's good. Is that the news page?
Yeah.
Okay, come. So the main thing now, you gotta get yourself right, and it's gotta be here, because we coming to the time of Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble, that means they finna cut everything off, because the real target is you. You're waking up. The whole society was built. Look, once you see the cage, and then you can put two and two together. Who are they caging up? They were caging up you. I always say they put Superman in the kryptonite prison, man. What's the kryptonite prison? Sin. Why do you think there's pork everywhere? Why do you think adultery is rampant? Our music, our music is one of the only music, hip hop culture music, that glorifies adultery. Are they talking about popping each other women? Nah. Oh yeah, I got your bitch. I'm flexing your bitch. That's open adultery. You can get killed for that in the ancient world. The Lord would judge you for that. But in our culture, that's the thing to do.
Right. That's why it's so difficult.
Come on, man. They know it because they pay these artists. They tell these artists, we want you to sing this genre. We want you to move this type of music. Then you look at our food and our location. You might have to drive 5-10 miles just to get to a grocery store, a Whole Food store. But you'll get the fried spot. You'll get the liquor store. You'll get the squares.
Like we are built in the Bronx. People think that poverty where we come from is our poverty, and truly it's not. Between jury lining and how they drop the biscuits for votes and what gets paid, it's sick.
Hey, you bringing it out. Hey, come on, man. Once you see the cage, man. But hey,
now I'll say this.
Shalom.
Now I'll say this. Now, don't be over righteous though, right?
Balance.
Now, the music, I listen to it from time.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna
Me
lie.
too. Yeah,
I think y'all knows that.
Yeah.
For me, it's just entertainment.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It sounds good, but like the scriptures say, there is no enchantment against Jacob.
Yeah. Just take joy in the times now. Hey, it's beautiful to meet y'all, man. Y'all got a good head on your shoulders, man.
And always pray, man.
Pray.
Pray every single day, man.
And ask the Lord,
That's
hey,
important.
and today especially, why today? Well, because we could have ran out, we got off work, and y'all literally, we crossed paths. Like, it worked out too perfectly. It worked out too perfectly, you know, so that's showing you that this is meant to happen. Because what's the Lord doing now? He's doing cleanup work. A lot of it, there's 13 million sympathizers that call themselves Israelites. Regardless of the beliefs, you got a couple of them that are mixed up. But the time we at now, we almost home, man. I'm ready to go home. Look, if you part of the elect and you to be sealed, that means it's closer than us going home, man. Because that's what it is about, man. Because guess what? Like I said earlier, we can get land. Imagine y'all getting older, man. What you gonna? Come on, y'all think about kids. Come on, don't you want your sons running around your property, your land, where you ain't got? You be like, hey, go out and play. Come on, man, your land. They going to the village. Guess what? It's nothing but love. Guess what? Your friend will whoop him if he's doing something wrong. You know, we gonna man.
Now, there's ways to strengthen your faith, right? Now, what we do, we go to Google and type in beautiful places on earth, right?
Yeah.
Because we are about to inherit the earth, right?
Y'all ever go to HD? Y'all ever go to YouTube and see HD photos or anything like that?
It's beautiful, man.
Bro,
I'm telling you, man.
Bro, I'm gonna show you one. I'm gonna put it in their veins. All right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna hit because I do this, man. Hey, it's because it's like this. You see, when you visualize, it'll give you something to go for. This man always shows you, like we said earlier, he shows you death. So only death is what you think about.
Right.
That's why a lot of even a few years back, you notice all them rappers that was getting killed. It was like 2 or 3 a week. Some were getting killed broad daylight, execute, because what? Their vibration was what? that killer lifestyle, that, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then guess what? It came back to him. But those that were,
Man, this could very well be your land, man. Man,
yeah,
man, your house could be right there, man.
chilling,
Think about it, man.
chilling.
Now,
I appreciate you putting this in my
now,
Go to
This is
YouTube,
the conversation
HD Earth.
I need right
now.
Earth the Earth, my man.
Yeah, shalom, my brother.
Hey, shalom to y'all,
the
man.
Messiah said this. He said this, in my Father's house are many mansions. That's the universe. Right? So we're going to inherit all of these planets. We're going to live on these planets.
That's why the super elite are trying to go out of space now. You notice
Right.
that? All the super rich guys on the planet Earth. Come on, man. That's our next venture. But that's another time, man. Y'all got our pages. Man, send a comment. All you gotta do is send a comment, and then hey, we'll be out or something like that, and I'll respond back and we'll go from there, man.
All right, appreciate
Hey,
it.
man, y'all be safe, man. Shalom.
Right? Shalom.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful.
That's beautiful, man. That's close, man. See the times we had now. That's why you don't even know men's going to the Lord. We even sat in the car and conversated for a moment, you know.
But you notice the other dudes that was on those scooters, but those brothers, man, they just stayed here, man, asked questions. They didn't scoff for nothing like
They
that.
were 1/3.
Exactly, man.
Because those are like 4 or 5 of them, and they 2 stayed. That'd be 1/3.
And you can see that they are sincere, man.
Yeah.
They ain't bullshit, man.
Yeah. I'm ready. We ready to go, man.
Okay, man.
Hey.
We are about to inherit glory, man. We are about to inherit the earth, man. So what do we got to do, man? We have to continue to what, man? Watch and pray. Oh, yeah. The 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah. We saw that.
Yeah. The 12 tribes of Israel, which consist of Judah, the so-called Negroes, Benjamin, the so-called West Indians. Is all?
No, you go ahead and finish that, and then I'm gonna change the batteries, brother. Salakia.
The so-called Haitians, Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalans, Panamanians, Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, the so-called Cubans, Gad, the so-called North American Indians, Reuben, the so-called Central Indians, Naphtali, the so-called Argentinians, to the Chileans, Asher, the so-called Colombians, to the Uruguayans.
That's right.
And Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. And these are the people whom you call God, and the anointing is coming back forward, but only for the elect of the nation of Israel.
That's right. That's right. We'll be right back, Israel. Chilling, or we believe that we are. You guys Hebrew. Come on, that's beautiful. Khan out of one Khan. And what did I say? You a Hebrew too.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah. Come on, man.
And they said, Khan, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Man, he said he was raised in it. Man, that's something, man.
Yeah. I mean, this truth it's been working. The Lord is doing. Hey, hold on. I got your precept.
Get the pre.
Yeah. Take it. Hold on. Let me take a load off you, man. You just go ahead and break this down.
That preception.
That preception.
Yeah.
That creme de la precept. Top shelf, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, man. That's why if you don't get excited in this, man, you watching the culmination of a nation.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't get? This ain't. I would if you eat a mic, it ain't looking too good. I wouldn't be too excited.
Nah.
But we in the birth of a nation, man.
Yeah. Yep. The real birth of a nation, man.
That's right.
We coming up, man. Coming up big time, man.
And it ain't stopping.
Nah.
This is a rocket. It ain't a train.
Right. Yeah.
This is nuclear powered rocket. That means it ain't running out of fuel, man.
Exactly.
Jake, we ain't don't think it's gonna slow down. This is gonna get worse.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, we're not going to slavery anymore. Anywhere we going now is you might see a couple of us get hemmed up in different things, but everywhere we going now is to the great beyond, man.
Okay, man, if you get hemmed up, man, just trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. That's it, man. Just trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man.
God, this is Habakkuk 1 and verse 5. And it says, Behold, ye among the heathens, and regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days.
Yeah, man, now, are we among the heathen? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are we marveling? Yes. Over what? Over this knowledge, man, and the prophecies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it says what? That Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi will work the work in 9 days. What's that, man? This knowledge expanded, and the prophecies coming to pass, man. We are seeing Esau fall, man, right before our very eyes, man. Right before our melanated eyes, man.
He cannot stop.
We are seeing this devil fall, man. He's afraid, man. He's scared. He's scared, man. That's why he has not moved in on this shit, man. Right, man? Because he knows once the left hand moves, the right hand gonna move.
And then he don't know that he can't anticipate what will happen.
Right.
You got that black Jesus that he warned them.
Yep.
He said the avatars, man. So these elites, they program all of that in there. Because if these elites come at us and we have some of that black that black Messiah type, the Lord ain't black, but that's what they call the guy that was in Africa that did the spiritual power. They can't put that back in the bag, right? Because they couldn't do nothing to him.
I was just gonna say because they chopped him up.
And come on, man. That'll just go ahead.
And he said, there's going to be more of me.
He warned them.
Come on, man. And you see it, man. We have been set in order before Esau's eyes, man.
He don't know if we're them.
By the melanated power Yahweh and the melanated son Yahawashi, man.
Yeah. He's scared. That's scary, man. Because if we beat them, they have about 13 million. They don't know who's got the power. Yeah. They come at the wrong one. You can chop them up. They said he was appearing in their fucking offices. I would have been sipping some wine like Mr. Hamoka.
Stop eating my sesame egg.
I would have been messing with him. I would have been like, do you have any juice? And they're like, oh, shit, where you come from?
Don't worry about that.
The juice, sir.
Yeah.
The juice. That's what the mentality, man. Your enemy fears you more than you know. Understand that, Israel. Yep. You got to talk to him, Israel. Yeah. Your enemy fears you. Esau fears you. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5 on a whole new level, man. The average Edomite don't consider you nothing because they don't know who you are.
Right.
They don't know you.
Right. Jake, man, you should know, man. When an Edomite see a Jake just laughing all the time, man, he knows he ain't serious. He knows he's just a goofy. But when an Edomite see you and you have just a stern look on just a stern look on your face, man, because it says a wise man
barely smile.
Doth scarcely smile but a little.
Right.
See, so when an Edomite sees you, but you're not smiling, he's thinking like, oh shit, like I'm gonna leave him alone because he knows something. He knows something, man. See? Okay, so basically, man, watch as well as pray, man. Watch. Jake, man. If the prophecies coming to pass don't excite you, something is wrong with you, man. Something is wrong with you. You ain't right, man. You ain't right. Pray, man. Because
I got you, precept. This is the book of Psalms 27 and verse 2, and it says, when the wicked, even my enemy and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell.
See, so when Esau comes, man, he's going to, so when Esau makes his move, man, he's going to stumble and fall, man. Meaning what, man? We're going to receive spiritual power, man. Esau can't do nothing against spiritual power. He can't do nothing with it. See?
As a spirit, and he's carnal. That's what we're calling for. That's our trump card. That's our blessing. We're calling for our blessing. That's what we're saying. We need the blessing against the blessing. Because the blessing of Esau is the sword, the modern day gun, the modern day weaponry. What is America professionalizing and selling? What are they giving to Ukraine? Weapons. That means they got them on stock, man. They got them on stock. This place professionalizes in death, man. That's why you want some rockets and some M1s? That's all we make is death.
Right.
We can barely, you can't even, they make corn and death.
Yeah, that's it, man.
GMO corn and death, man.
That's it, man.
That's why it says, how is the hammer of the earth caught asunder, man?
Yep.
A hammer is a beating out.
Man, what does Russia make? Vodka
And nukes.
and nukes.
Not in that
That's
order.
what they specialize in. That vodka and the nukes.
Let me get that quick precept. This is Psalms 144 script. This is Psalms 14:4. And it reads, have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread, and it says, and call not upon the Lord. In the Amplified version, it says, have all the workers of wickedness and injustice no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and do not call upon the Lord.
Who have eaten us up? Esau have, right?
Yep.
He's the worker of iniquity, right? He didn't call upon the Lord, did he? No. He didn't. He never said, maybe we should be doing this.
Yep.
He did not do that, man. Why? Because, man, Esau used the sword of Yahawashi FIRST, man, on the left-hand side. That's why King David said in Psalms 17 and 13, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. See? And we will be delivered from the wicked, which is his sword.
Yeah.
We're going to be delivered from the hands of this devil, man. And when that happens, man, then all bets are off. Right, man? All gloves come off, man.
Esau ain't nothing but a sauna.
That's it, man.
We just getting a workout. We in a hyperbolic time chamber.
That's all he is, man. Man, he's a hot sword. That's it.
That's it. You a hot sword. You Esau, you nothing but weights, man. You nothing but weights. All we doing is bench pressing you. Slavery.
Yeah.
GMO. Ghettos.
See?
You wondering, you keep laying weights on. Back up, and guess what Jay keep doing? Guess what you do though? Guess the same thing. What happens when that man gets off that bench and you've been all he's been doing is pumping weights and pumping iron and pumping hell. Yeah. We gonna be cock diesel, man. Yeah. We're spiritually now fit because now we can battle your wiles, man. You used to be able to lie to us, man. You told us that you put up an image and told us we were literally looking at our image and didn't even know it was us, man. We were reading our book and didn't even know it was us. That's how good of a job you did, but it wasn't you. It was the spirit of Yahawashi FIRST that did it, man.
Exactly.
I got your precept, brother. This is Malachi 2 and verse 2. And it says, if ye will not hear, and if ye will not lay it to heart to give glory unto my name. See, you know who I'm thinking of, but we're gonna slide him in the pocket.
Yeah, they slide him in the pocket.
We're gonna the man. That's the spirit made me say that. The pocket.
Oh, golly, man.
That man in the spirit world. Y'all still did. You let the nigga back in the camp, man.
He on the freaking video.
Had the
Nate said, now you're gonna have to take the fall for this. Nigga, what? Like he didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's a snake.
Come on. That's some bullshit, man.
That's some snaky. He let him fall and then he said, you know what, I'll bring you back in. You just gotta, don't let it, he didn't want to get no sully on him.
Right before the Passover, right?
Yeah.
What? That was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, about 2 years.
That's when they stood up and did that, that prayer. For what?
But see, because they was bringing Kanai back. They had to set the tone. If they forgave GMS, then they can forgive Kanai. You see how demonic?
That's some nigga shit,
That's
man.
some, no, that's some
demonic shit.
That's
man.
some devil stuff, man. That's a demon move, man. That's an intelligent. That's what you call a legion, man. That's a legistic. That's a legionic move, man.
Yeah.
To say what? How can we?
Legionic.
These niggas are hooked on legionics. Yeah. Yo, they're hooked on legionics.
Yeah.
They got legion on. So look, they thought in their mind, they're like, how are we gonna be able to bring him back without getting uproars? I bet somebody was like, I got it.
Yeah.
Probably that Jamaican. He's like, we can pray for GMS.
Yeah.
Nate was like, yeah. You ain't need to pray for us, man. Because what did he do? Didn't he call back and say that what? They were liars? He already went back to talking mess, man. So you threw a curse on yourself. How you gonna send up prayers for us to bless us, and then all of a sudden, then, soon as you get it caught up in some more drama, then it's F us again. Come on, man. You double-minded, Nate. That's why, man, the Lord shriveled you up and took your beard, man. He took your beard, man.
Nate, you're back in the hospital, man. That's not good, brother.
You might not get on out of there.
That's not good.
That was a trial, man. Because you know what? He could have got out, gave glory to the Lord, and he would have been healthy.
But mind you, though, he said Yahawashi, but he said Yahawashi, but he said Yahawashi, Yahawashi.
That's
but
right.
Then he go back to some bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, Bishop Yawasab, he said he's glad there's a God.
Yeah.
Yahawashi, and I'm like, Nate, what's going on, man?
Because they scared. They see what happened to Nate. That's why they were all sitting on that council.
Yeah.
Why you don't leave the man alone then, huh? GMS, you don't leave. Come on, man. You ain't. The thing about it is, the Lord tested you. He healed you for a moment to see what you would do.
Yep.
To see if you would just he giving you a chance. He says, he that he loveth, he chastised, man.
Nate, evidently, Yahawashi loves you, man.
Yeah. We can't do it, hey, because I know the time to call, that was a confusing situation.
Yeah.
The disciples were like, man, hey,
they see you, Paul. Like, hold on, wait.
Not him.
Let's see if something is gonna happen. Like,
yeah. They had to doubt then. They were doubting. They said, Paul? Because the man they said, nah, I heard about him. Hell nah. That's the dude that was hunting the Jew. Nah. Yeah. He was like, Lord, I gotta go. He said, go and you go.
He said, because he is a chosen vessel.
So, hey, man, hey, like the apostles and elders say, they've already dealt with you. Our thing is the gospel. That's our defensive point.
That's it, man.
We have to defend the gospel. We have to give that truth. You know better, man. All you have to do is give glory to the Lord's name. That's all you have to do.
It's saying Proverbs, right? It say they that know shall be beaten with many stripes.
Yeah, come. Gotcha.
Nate, you don't want to be beaten with many stripes, man. You're getting beat now, man. Spiritually, man. Because you're playing games, Nate. What are you doing, man? Nate, we get on you because we care. Evidently, we don't hate you, man. You ain't did nothing to us.
Yeah, you did something to the Lord, man.
Yeah.
That's why it says they have not hated you, they've hated me.
Yeah.
So you don't really hate us, you hate what we're representing, man. You know? This is
because what did Samuel say when Jake came to him and said they want a king?
He says he will make warriors, he will make your children soldiers.
No. Before that, he said,
you want
Samuel, they haven't rejected you, they rejected me.
Damn. Come on, man. They said, hey, man, we want to, man, Jake ain't shit, man.
At all, man.
Jake ain't shit, man. You look at yourself like, golly, man. You know you ain't, that's why it says our righteousness is as what?
Filthy rags.
Filthy rags, man. Just take glory in the grace that we have, man. That's what you should glory in, is Yahawashi. You shouldn't glory in yourself. You should, we're not in a time of pride right now, because we are now coming and say, Lord, we fucked up, man.
Yeah.
We messed up. We messed up enough to be here, because all of us are born into slavery, so none of us was excluded. We all are sinners. So we all did something apparently to be here, but now you got guys that you get it back, But what do you do with it? You start doing worse than you did when you got it taken away, man. You should be in terrible fear because, oh shit, you realize that we did enough sin for the Lord to take your memory and your mind and literally throw you into obscurity, man. And then that's why it says the whole head is sick. There's nothing else you can do to Jake, man. Jake got the truth back. They wearing fucking high fancy garments in slavery hell, like we in the kingdom. Right. This dude coming to the Passover looking like Thanos. I'm like, what the fuck? Come on, man. No humble in him.
They had on fox fur on the fucking
No humble on him. Not a drop of humble. You didn't come out of nigga. You came and you was sick because you fucking up. You were poisoned first. You was, come on, man. Who poisoned you? They didn't do a good job. It wasn't no elites.
Nah.
Because if they poisoned you, they would have got you, man.
Nate, all we saying is this, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing games, Nate, man. Stop playing games, man.
I got you, precept. This is Luke 12 and verse 47. It says, in that servant which knew not, it says, in that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
Now, Nate, he knows the will of Yahawashi FIRST. He knows it. But is he doing what Yahawashi FIRST has commanded? No. So Nate, if you don't repent, and I mean truly repent, be remorseful, you're going to be beaten with many stripes, man. Nate, we did not want to get on you, man. But this is the Rakakodash, man.
At the end of the day, you know, it's your congregation, man. You know, it's the congregation. That's the ones that, you know, the Lord is really going to deal with, because you're used as a, you were used to build up that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Alexander. Alexander was used to what? Take down. You used to take down the Persians, man. The Persian Medio Empire, man. Yeah, they thought they were never going to go down. That was unbeatable. And then small leopard, and leopards are known for their small and powerful. That's what leopards are known. That's why it was called the leopard. The leopard can take a damn deer up a tree.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, oh, snap.
Pure power, man. Pure power. That's showing you. That's what Alexander was. He was a powerhouse. He was used as that military might, and then he served his purpose. And guess what? He was out of there, man. That's how he does it, man. So Nate, you got to look at that, man. He let you build up that big fellatio school, and then now guess what? You sick. You think them men aren't thinking about who's gonna replace you? Who's gonna get that money seat? They're already plotting on your life, man. That's what happens when you got men like that around you, man.
Yeah, because he has a lot of yes men around him, man.
Yeah, they were sitting there looking like that because they know in their mind they ain't been built. You built up under this man, and you clearly can see he's getting jacked up by the Spirit.
Yeah.
You can clearly see it. Like, what? Why is he getting sick all of a sudden? Why is he getting put? They're thinking this in their mind. They're thinking it, but they don't want the apostles, the elders, to be right, man. That's why I said this. It says, "Woe unto you that put your trust in man."
Yeah. Because
the apostles never teach us to trust in men. They tell us to go after the words that they're speaking. Yep. Look it up for yourself. Study.
Right. But they always said, because the apostles and the elders, they always go into the church of Berea, man. Yeah. They were more notable. Why? Because they searched the scriptures daily. Okay? So they were being what, man? Built up. Yep. They were being edified.
And then through searching those scriptures, guess what? You get familiar with them scriptures. Then you learn. If you learn anything, you're gonna develop in that. Yep. So they developed in that. Just like you see us, we became teachers, man. Yep. The highest form of gratitude is to be able to say what? You taught somebody something and you learned it enough that you can go and teach somebody else. Right. That means you mastered that. You went in and mastered. You might have been an apprentice tile setter. You might have been an apprentice electrician. Yep. You mastered that to where you're not an apprentice no more. you're on your own, and that apprentice or the guy you apprenticed under, he's like, you know what, man, I can't teach you nothing else.
Yeah, because it's a few basketball players, right?
Mm-hmm.
They started off as players, constantly learning.
Yep.
Then they became a coach. So they are able to coach the team.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Because why? They learned the game
Right.
to where they can now, they're not just players, they're coaches.
Right.
We're not just players,
Right.
we're coaches.
Yep.
We can sit here and just, man, we hop in these precepts, we can hop in the breakdowns. We're out here, we're playing. But guess what? We also coach it too. We're playing the game to be out here on the highways and the byways, to stand for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. But if somebody comes up, guess what we turn to?
The script.
We turn from the scripts, but we turn from
yeah.
players
Yeah.
to coaches.
Yeah.
Then we coaching them. Hey, what's exhortation? That's a coach.
Yeah.
That's a coaching. At work, when you get down and you may be doing something off, guess what the manager will have with you? He'll have a coach session with you. He'll coach you on something. Hey, man, this is lacking, man. Everything okay? You need some more refreshing on how to do that right? And you might be like, yeah, man, I'm a little lost on it. Yeah, it ain't been done right, I know, you know. And you take the coaching.
Yeah. Like, Jake, man, we all need to be refreshed every once in a while, man. I get it, man. I get it, man. But Jake, man, like Yahawashi said, man, search the scriptures, for in them ye believe ye have eternal life.
Beautiful.
If you believe that you have eternal life, man, search the scripts. Search the scripts, man. Search the scripts, man. Jake, if you want to find treasure, you're going to search for it. We found treasure. The treasure is this knowledge. See? And if you love it, man, you will lay hold on it, man.
This is Matthew 13 and verse 46. And it says, who, when he found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and brought it.
Now that pearl is what, man? Is this truth, this knowledge, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, man.
Kind. This is Matthew 13 and verse 44. And it says, and again, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto treasure hid in a field. That field is the scriptures. The field is where you go get that treasure from. That's the scripts.
Right.
That's the learning. That's the knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Oh, because Solomon said in Song of Solomon 3, he said he went about the city.
Yep, seeking whom he, yep.
Seeking whom his soul loveth.
Yep, he's seeking that treasure.
Yep.
He's treasure hunting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, that's woohoo.
Yeah, GMS treasure hunting.
Yeah. Jake, man.
I got to sit down. Hunt the treasure of life.
You gotta, please do that, man. Please do
Man,
that.
that's crazy.
Please do that.
Con, hunt the treasure of life. And what's the map?
The script.
You
The script. The scripts.
Hey, dog, we gotta do a live stream.
That's a live stream.
Hey, that's a live stream,
That's a
man.
live.
Put that in the Palm Pilot. He said, look, Let me read it again. This is the book of Matthew 13 and verse 44. And it says again, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto treasure hid in a field, the which when a man hath found, he hideth and for joy. That's what we do. We found this, man. We found the understanding of this great Bible that everybody looks at. It's in all your grandma's houses. And she can't tell you one thing in Revelation what it means. She can't give you one Daniel breakdown.
Right.
And she got about 40 Bibles in the house, man. This is the time because this understanding is not given to many. It's given to few.
That's it, right? One for the treasure of life.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, we want to do that. Yeah. So that's the same thing, man. And it says again, read one more time. Again, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto treasure hid in a field, the which when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field.
Now, I was reading in Sirach 3. Okay, says that wisdom will
Withdraw?
will be with you
Oh, okay.
by crooked ways, right? Until she's able to what? Trust you. Then she will what? Open you up. All right. Then she will basically open up to you her secrets. Now, I was thinking this, Jake. Now, wisdom is like a woman, right? Now, you see a fine woman, right? It's bad. Now you all walk up to her. You converse with her and all that. You all exchange numbers. Then you all go your separate ways, right? Now, the whole time you were thinking about it. You can't get this woman out of your mind, man. Right? Jake, man, now, when you come into this knowledge, man, right? You are getting to know her, right? You're getting to know Sophia. Sophia's wisdom. You're getting to know her, man. Right? So you do what, man? You are constantly thinking about it.
Yeah.
Constantly thinking about it, right?
That you hang up first spirit.
Right. Yeah. So you call that woman, right? So you were what? Getting to know her over months.
You're becoming intimate.
Right. In this knowledge, you search. You start searching the scriptures, right? But it will take a while for you to get what? The understanding of it. Because you're searching, right? So then once that woman feels comfortable with you, she will open up to you. Jake, wisdom has to trust you, man. Wisdom has to trust you. Then she will open up to you, man. Then you will begin to what? Love her. If you love wisdom, go after her. Lay hold of her. Jake, wisdom man, kiss her. Kiss her, man. Say, hey, I love you.
Yeah.
Kiss me on your lips and
Look, hey, I got Proverbs 5 and verse 8. This is going right with you. It says, this is Proverbs 5 and verse 16. Why should your springs flow in the streets? Your streams of water in the public squares. Let them be yours alone, never to be shared with strangers. May your fountains be blessed, and may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. And that's going into the knowledge, wisdom that's with Israel. The wife of our youth is what? The law, statutes, commandments, our culture. That's the wife of our youth. And it says, a loving doe, a graceful fawn, may her breast satisfy you always. May you be captive by her love forever.
Jake, what comes out of a woman's, breast? Milk, right? Now, the milk is symbolic of these scriptures, right? You are able to do what, man? You are able to understand, meaning get down. You are able to swallow the simple things of the scriptures.
That's right.
Now, the simple things of the scriptures are deep.
Yeah, to digest it. You're able. It's easy to digest. Milk is easy digestible.
Right.
It's not solid.
Right? Then once you been built up, you are able to do what, man? You are able to eat the steak, the meat, the potatoes, the veggies.
Yep, because your stomach is stronger.
Exactly.
That's why a baby doesn't have the processing to process that meat. Your bowels have to move food down. It goes through a miles of intestines to go where it needs to go.
I got this.
This
is Sirach 4. It was Sirach 4. Sirach 4 and 11. It say, wisdom exalteth her children, and layeth hold of them that seek her. Right? He that loveth her loveth life.
Damn.
And they that seek her early shall be filled with joy.
That's why it says, he that wandereth out the way of understanding remain in the congregation of the dead.
It say, he that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory.
And what's glory? That's the salvation. That's the giving of the law. That's us getting our culture back.
Proverbs, I think 4. It say, she shall give unto thy head an ornament of grace. I believe Proverbs 3 or Proverbs 4. It say, I think a gold crown too. I think it's in there.
I got you. This is Proverbs 4 and verse 9. And it says, she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee.
Right? Now, it says, hold on, let's see, where is it? It say, okay, it say, he that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek her early shall be filled with joy, right? He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory. That's glory, right?
That's right.
It say, and whosoever she entereth, Yahweh will bless.
Damn. Damn. So that's why, hey, Jake, you got to consider yourself blessed.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, the times we live in now, if we didn't know and we didn't jump into the knowledge of all what Esau was doing, all what the so-called world was, we would not known about that wagyu.
Yeah. The wagyu sauce.
The wagyu, y'all know what it is. Yeah, we would have been like, oh, that's just something else. I gotta work, and we would have caved with it. Just been like, I guess we ain't been taught about it. I don't see it. I gotta work. Hey, Lord ain't want me out here. No, we specifically was groomed for this moment, man.
Man. Thank Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi for the right people. Those
in the spirit.
Man. Those men, man, the apostles and the elders, man, they've trained us, man. We've been, I'm gonna say what in Proverbs, train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Those are our spiritual fathers, man. They trained us, man. They built us up, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi.
I got you. So you said teachers, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Shit.
Hold on. Must be under tutors. No, Galatians. This is Galatians 4 and verse 2. And it says, this is Galatians 4 and verse 1. We'll start there. It says, what I am saying is that as long as the heir is a child, he is no different from a slave. Although he is the owner of everything, he is subject to guardians and trustees until the date set by his father.
Now, now, King David, son, one of his sons, Solomon. King David trained him. He had tutors.
Yeah, he had tutors training. Because he had advisors.
Right. So he had what? The guardians. We have what? Guardians.
Because we're princes.
Exactly.
Just like what happened with the Lord when he sent with Tobit and Tobias.
Yeah.
He sent the what?
A guardian.
I sent the guardian. He said, "This is the prince."
Yeah.
Because if you look at his line, he was a special person to the Most High. He sent the angel.
Yep. And the angel said himself, he's from the tribe of Ephraim, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah. Ephraim. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's showing you, man, that when the Lord, we don't go without guardians.
Right.
You don't never go without guardians. That's to show you the Lord's love. If he really didn't want us, man, he would have just, man, he could have, man, look, you better look at the world. You better know who Al-Shaja is, man. It's terrible out here, man.
Yeah.
Look at the nature, man. Animals will bite the neck or something and kill it and eat it. That's the world we live in, man. That's the construct. But when it comes to us, that's why the Lord said what? I will not do away with you. I will do away with the nation. I won't do away with you. The Lord was mad, but he always kept a hedge around us in a way. You know what I'm saying? Even in the time of slavery. Why are we singing "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot"? If the Lord just really abandoned us, why was he constantly showing us chariots? Because those were angels. Like, hey, y'all got it, man.
Yeah.
Keep your head up, man. Keep your head up down there, man.
Basically, encouragement, man.
Yeah,
saying,
like keep your head up. I
hey,
know.
Man, we see you.
I know. Y'all gotta go through it.
We see you, man. Y'all gotta go through it, man. But salvation is close.
It's just like mama. It's like mama when daddy mad as shit about you. She'll hand you a piece of bread. All right, go upstairs. Your dad like, get up. You ain't need no damn dinner. Yeah, next thing you know, mom can tuck you in, she slide that bread in your shirt.
Yeah, Jake. Man, yo, Jake, man, but don't let him slide you. A piece of chicken wing, though?
Yeah. Man, she's greasy as a motherfucker.
See, man, Jake, man, we get motivated and encouraged by Yahawashi daily, man.
That's right.
When you see the chariots, man, that's encouragement, man. That's motivation, man. Saying, hey, man, salvation is close. Keep on going.
Yeah. We're in the greatest motivation of all, man. We're seeing our enemy fall, man. This man is looking terrible. The world is against him. The world looks at Esau and laughing at him, man. The Saudi Arabia made that parody of the president, man. They call him sleepy. This man, I never had people are talking head. I thought they talked bad about Trump. They talking terrible about this man.
But when they sent a letter by horseback,
yeah. The thing about it is that letter was written a year ago.
Yeah.
It just got there.
Come on, man.
The horse just died on as soon as he came to the front. The horse just gave up. The ghost.
Man, we are seeing this man fall, man.
You can't tell me he ain't falling, man. Edomite women don't even want to deal. They just on OnlyFans. They don't even deal. They leaving their husbands and going to OnlyFans, man.
Damn.
Come on, that's Terry. Your wife left you for the internet. But forget these women anyway, man. That's wickedness anyway, you know.
It say 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then, 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
Yeah.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. The spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushi's mouth is who? The prophets. It says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So Esau has been consumed by this word. You've been exposed, homeboy. You've been exposed, homie.
Man. Homie the clown.
No one likes you, man. You've been made small among the heathen.
Hey, that's the curses.
Yeah.
It says thou shalt be a byword and a proverb among the nations.
Yeah.
Esau's becoming a proverb and a byword
among the nations.
See? And then they saying that and I seen one video, they said China was like, India was like, hold on, did you talk about us? hold on. This she was on the thing getting gully. She said, oh, you want to bring up India, huh?
Send me that.
Oh, I got you. I'm up. Yeah, I'm up. She said, oh, Biden talked about India. We weren't asking you to talk about. I said, golly, you're getting gully, man. She brought it out. I said, oh. She said, what about the black people in America? She started showing pictures, Black Lives Matter marches. Come on, E. Man, when she showed she showed the White House. She saw the White House getting ransacked. She's like, what about this, huh? But when it's yoked, because what it is, you're witnessing the transition of curses. You see that? We're in a transition of curses, man.
Deuteronomy 30:7.
Come on. You got it? Yeah, that's it.
Now, I'm going to get this and I'm going to get that.
Come on, no, okay.
All right.
I'll get Deuteronomy for you.
Habakkuk 2:16.
Yeah.
Thou art filled with shameful glory. Drink thou also, let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spirit shall be on thy glory. So
right.
India just said, well, what about the black people in America?
Yep.
You didn't say nothing. You didn't have nothing to say, because you know that you are a hypocrite, man. You cannot go into these other nations and tell them what they should and tell them what they should be doing when you fucking up. You're committing wickedness, man. But you want to overview them? Come on, man. You can't do that. E, that's why you've been exposed, man. You are the devil the Bible speaks of, man. You're going into slavery, homeboy. Understand that, partner. You're going into slavery, man.
Yeah, you're a slave in your own plans, man. You're a slave in your own New World Order plans. You gotta go for it with it. You gotta go for it. You can't turn back now. You done all the wars. You done stole all the money. You done right. Established yourself. You can't go back. It's too late for you. You know, that's because there's levels to this thing. You know, people are showing us that there's levels, man. Everybody's not gonna be on the same level. You just gotta hope and pray. Whatever. I don't care what level. I just want to be in there, man.
Right.
So I can go get my plot of land. So I can sit there and just sit and watch sunsets and sunrises and live life, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy this paradise that we've been given, and enjoy the set. And the thing about it is, we're gonna be able to taste, smell. We're gonna be able to do all that, man, and have perfect bodies. It's gonna be that's crazy. It's gonna be astounding, man. Absolutely, eternity of it'll never get old, man. It'll never get old, because the Lord's gonna give us more fruits. He's gonna give us more tastes, more recipes, more kind of vegetables we can eat. The Lord ain't done, man.
There won't be not one single boring day in the kingdom. Not one.
One boring moment.
Man, it won't be a boring second,
man,
in the kingdom, man.
As soon as you get bored, you go beat some heathens. You know, you go grab you some woman. You gonna grab you one. You be like, you know what, today I'm in that mood. You know what? I'm grabbing. I'll be like, hey, ladies, get everything ready. I'm bringing me back one today. Oh, okay, kind. I don't want kind. She better be pretty too.
Plus, it's gonna take a long time to see the whole earth, man. This earth is going to be expanded, man.
Yep.
We're going to have plenty to do in the kingdom.
We're going to be able to go to the sea. We're going to be able to go underwater. We ain't going to be able to die. So you're going to be able to go to the deepest part of the waters. We're going to be able to chill out. Go say what's up to Leviathan.
Yeah.
You know? We're going to go back and chill out. Hey, I ain't seen y'all since E, man. Yeah. Hey.
You good?
Hey. I bought you a little trinket, you know, a little whale carcass.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was on the way up. I just thought you'd like it.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to talk to animals. Right. Imagine that.
Who did?
Balak, Balaam.
Yeah, and Solomon did.
Solomon, yeah. So we're gonna be able to do all of that, man. We're gonna be able to. Hey, Elijah, he called 2 she-bears.
Yes, he did.
So how you gonna call something if you don't know their language? How you gonna be able to call them if you don't have some way to communicate to them? Yeah. Think about Noah. Noah in the flood. He had all them animals in there under control, man. There's aspects of this world we haven't been open to, man. Why? Because look what the world does with the little things that they have now, man.
Right.
We ain't even put alternative energy out here. We ain't put clean energy yet. Look what they do. Look what they do with nuclear energy, man.
Right.
The Lord gave nuclear energy, and that's going to be used on the earth, man. You finna witness. Russia does not play around, man. Yeah, it's a public walkway. Yeah.
It's all good.
Russia's profession is nuclear weapons. That is their creme de la creme.
That's their top shelf.
So you people in America, you gotta understand, you ain't safe, man.
No.
Nukes will come touch you, bro. Like you're not in a safe time right now, man.
Oh.
That's why it says the pride of thy heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, man.
Revelation say, I shall sit a queen, right?
Yeah, none, yep, none. Hold on.
I believe it says that. Alright, man, real soon, man, Babylon the Great will no longer be a virgin.
Nah, she gonna get that.
She gonna get hit.
Yeah, she gonna get the missiles.
Yeah.
The missiles.
Yeah.
When I see that, the missiles.
Man, the missiles,
The missiles.
the nukes, and the laser beams from the chariots, man.
It's Isaiah 47:7. There's one in Revelations though. I think the woman that sitteth. Yeah. This is Isaiah 47:7, and it says, "And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thine heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it."
See? So this place will no longer sit as a lady, man. This bitch will be destroyed, man. She's the mother of harlots. Alright, man?
She's about to get fucked.
Exactly, man.
Cause you've been playing too long, man. You've been out here. What is it called? You've been above your means, man.
Right. She's about to get hit with the rod of destruction, man.
Yeah. It ain't correction.
No,
it's
destruction.
It's over with. So that's why the Lord is quiet, man. It's only gonna take 1 hour. 1 hour. There's gonna be 23 days left on the clock, man.
He's not going to lift a finger.
Man,
He says that in 2 Ezra. He neither lifted up spear or what?
weapons of war.
Yeah.
But only that he sent out of his mouth a blast.
Yep.
It says the fire, the fire, the lightning, and the tempest was mixed together. Boom!
Yep.
So it's like a tornado lightning fire.
Yeah.
How you gonna get hit with a tornado lightning fire? That sounds like a Mortal Kombat finishing move.
It say in the flaming breath.
Yep, that's it. It's lasers weaponry, man.
Yep.
These people gonna bug out all these high pride is gonna go out the window, man. They gonna howl, man. They gonna howl. Once they actually realize that those that make it to the missiles, they're gonna be the worst ones, man. When these thermonuclear weapons start being shot, it's gonna make people a lot of heart attacks, man. Once you start seeing the sirens go off, the war is inevitable, man. The war is inevitable. That's why I said he shall punish the world because they live in great pride, man. You in a time of OnlyFans, you in a time of social media, you in a time of transgenderism, you in a time of complete arrogancy, man. You got men that are being put down into a level of a damn child, man. You got children that got more rights in the house than men, man. Don't talk to my baby like that. God, you paying rent, you doing this, but you can't talk to Shaquita's third damn child out of wedlock.
Yeah, and she wonder why her damn kid is acting up.
This little sinister bastard look you dead in the eye.
Like, you ain't my daddy.
Yeah. See?
Like, yeah, little nigga, your daddy left.
Yeah, you ain't got a daddy. That's terrible. But that's the world we live. I gotta pull that scripture, man. Go ahead, bro.
Man, I had a scripture, but I can't think of it now.
This is Isaiah 47 and verse 7. Let me get this real quick. And it says, "And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So thou didst not lay these things to thine heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it."
Oh, it says what? Oh, it says, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Yep.
The virgin is what?
An untouched woman.
Right. Now, there's two words for it. Bathwallah and Ayalama. Right?
I got it. This is 2nd Ezra 4. This is 2nd Ezra 8 and verse 50. That's 49. And it says, in that thou hast humbled thyself. Man, let me start at verse 47. This is it says, for thou comest, Salaki, for thou comest far short, that thou shouldest be able to love my creature more than I. But I have oft times drawn nigh unto thee, and unto it, but never, it says, but never to the unrighteous. That's why he always dealt with the prophets. Because they were sanctified. They were pretty much without blame.
Right.
And it says, this is verse 49, and it says, and that thou hast humbled thyself, verse 48, and this also thou art marvelous before the Most High. Damn. The angel said you are marvelous. So men can be marvelous in front of the Lord, man. The Lord has sent the 18. He has sent the prophets in these days, man. A company of prophets. The true avengers, man. That's what you see. The men are on the earth right now that are doing a marvelous work for the Lord, man. What do you think the apostles and the elders and the men that have been doing in 30 years? Guess what? They're in front of the Most High. It's marvelous works. The Most High is not unrighteous to forget good works and labors of love, man.
And the works will follow them.
Exactly. The works are going to pay off. We in a time of recycling out prophets. No, we're in a time of forever. We in a time of literally this truth is not going to be pushed into a corner where they can have a lack. Like, oh, the truth is, oh shit, the truth like it's dying down. Hell no, man. Why? Because, go ahead.
But guess what is dying? But guess what is dying down on, man? Christianity is, man.
Yeah, in a society with you wicked halfway people in it.
Exactly. Because there's a mass exodus and Jakes leaving Christianity.
Yeah.
Esau, your lies ain't working no more, homeboy. Homes, it ain't working no more. It ain't working. It's not working no more, man. Yep. You a liar, everyone knows it.
This is verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yep.
But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. Yep. That's why it says, give these unto what? The wise of the people. At this time, man, if you ain't getting it, guess what? We moving on, man. Like the apostles and elders say, man.
Yeah, man, because they said, I think it was Yahawashi. He said, if a nigga can't get it, we moving on. Yep.
Look how Credence did. See what happens when you teach a child up in the way. Our apostles and elders taught us of men that they had high regards of. And guess what we have? We have high regard. We never had to meet those men.
Nope.
But they won't get a nasty word out my mouth.
At all.
Why? Because they have taught us of that's what you teach a man. But you hear Nate, you was in Apostle Tar's camp. Like you learn from that man. See what it's a different ilk. That's what you call integrity, man. But the time we living at now, Jake, hey, everybody ain't gonna be a governor. Everybody ain't gonna be a ruler. We can't be mad at them. No. Because they're not set up in the spirit. That's why the Lord's only taken the 144,000 as the bride. That's the bride of Yahawashi. Yep. The 144,000 and the 1/3, that is the joining of the nation that the Lord is going to start with. That's what he wants. And the 144,000 are precise. They're going to leave out of here with something that's going to benefit that kingdom. Just like in the time of Jethro. Jethro gave Moses what? The way how to rule the people, man.
Exactly.
So what do you think? We're here learning. The ones that are getting ready to, Lord willing, make it, we're going to leave out of here with mental substance. But we ain't going to need that. We're going to have spiritual bodies, but the experience we've gained.
Yep.
We understand sin. Why? Because we're under it.
I'm glad you said that, because once again, Elder Apostle Gabor always goes into what Elder Yahawashi said. He said, I think it was Elder Yaakov, if I'm not mistaken. He said we had to
learn
wickedness in order to understand righteousness. So we're going to be gods on earth. And God understands what? Wickedness and righteousness. So we're going to be able to judge perfectly. Because we understand wickedness and we understand righteousness. That's balance. That's a true power.
So the Lord, that's why it says He created us to be an image of His own immortality. So the Lord don't want us. He said He does not glory in the death of the saints. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm paraphrasing, He said He does not glory in the death of the saints. You want to pull that from me? So the Lord don't glorify Him. He created us to live, man. He created us to live. That's why Yahawashi was so important to the whole scheme of things, man. Because He was that first Adam. That's why it says by one man we all fell. So by one man we all were gained back. You got it?
This is Psalms.
Yep, He does not. Yep, I think it was David. He does not marvel or glorify in the death of the saints.
This is okay.
Yeah.
Psalms 116 and 15. It say precious in the sight of Yahweh.
That's it.
It's the death of the saints.
See?
Yeah.
So it ain't the Lord don't take that kind lightly.
Right, because He said what? Touch not mine anointed.
To do my prophets no harm.
See?
And He says, Israel, Israel, thou that killest the what? The prophets, man. So the Lord don't take pride in that time. So we're in a time of getting pushed out to the corners, man. We're in a time of losing. No, we're gaining our power back, man.
Precious.
You know, the time you're seeing now is a culmination of a whole nation that's been looked upon, spat upon, talked about. And you, and the same thing, at the same breath, you guys marvel at what we do. What would your basketball teams look like without us? What would your football teams look like? Those are multi-billion-dollar industries, man. Why are you paying why are people paying thousands of dollars to go see nobody?
Why would, now, how would Egypt look without Joseph?
Like a damn shanty town.
How would America look without us?
Yeah. Come on, man, we're the life. Thou art the salt of the earth. Matthew said that in the book of Matthew.
Precious, right?
Yeah.
In the Hebrew, it's Yaquar.
Yaquar.
It says, it says valuable.
Ooh. What's will come to your mind? Precious gold.
Yep. It says prize, weighty, rare, splendid.
See, we're rare, man. We're actual and the human body actually has gold, platinum, silver in it.
Yeah.
We have trace elements of that. So we're actually, when the Lord made the analogy of I should make a man more precious than fine gold, He wasn't too far off, man.
Yeah.
Because gold is in us.
Yeah.
It's actually, we have the nutrient because we're soil. Where do you get gold from? The soil. So we're living jewels, man.
You come from the earth.
Yeah. But the Lord stripped the nutrients. Esau is followed ground.
Yeah.
He's nutrient deficient.
Yep.
That's why the melanin is in us. The melanin is literally in us. It's in our bones.
Yep. It's in our taste buds, our eyes, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna be able to imagine being able to increase your melanin. You just increase your melanin. We're gonna be glowing it, man. It's gonna be far. Man, it's like getting invited to the deed. The Lord been planning it. He got ice sculptures, cut as lions. He got fire chariots. Gonna be man. It's gonna be off. It's gonna be a welcome home party for the elect, man.
Now, I'm glad you said that. Now, the prophets are saying what? Get ready for the marriage supper of the Lamb.
Man, and the marriage lasts a week.
Exactly.
So we gonna be in that. That's
turning up.
Oh, upturn! Look.
We'll be turning up, man.
Look, I'll be doing that righteous leg. It ain't gonna go out. Look. I'm being the but it ain't gonna. My leg don't snake. I'm gonna call it the fresh leg. I'm gonna call it the fresh leg. But I'm gonna be floating. Come on, man. You gonna have bands playing, instruments. The Lord said He gonna sing over His people, man.
But that wine that Yahawashi got. Oh man.
Man, look, he gonna bring it out in an old lamb skin. He gonna be like, man, what is that? Oh, it's a flagon.
Yeah, that's that yayan.
It's that yayan in a goat.
Yeah.
Look, look, you ain't gonna look. Hey, I ain't gonna think twice.
Man,
I'm gonna hit that right from the goat. I'm gonna hit that from the goat neck. You hear me?
man, you take one drink of that.
Yo,
Boy, you tilt.
yeah, you take one drink of that, man. Your chest is swelled up.
Man, your throat burn.
Yeah, you drink it. You drink that, you start crying.
Yeah. It's like, oh.
Yo, because the goodness is coming, man. The transition in time, man. The Lord has left the world to the management, and look what it looks like, man. This world looks terrible. Hey, you don't want to touch my COVID hands, man. Hey, y'all take it easy, man.
It's already 2 years ago.
Oh, where you from, man?
Oh,
shit,
for real?
man. Hey, so it's going crazy. You got family over there still?
Yes, and I'm still working with my friends to help Ukraine as scholars.
Man, hey, man. Let me ask you a personal thing. You think there's gonna be some nukes over there, man? If push come to shove, I don't think I don't think he can cave, man.
You know, we are so good warriors.
Yeah. I noticed that, man. Y'all been,
thanks God, we are good.
I actually, go
and
ahead.
we are on the right side. We
Yeah.
are protect our land. We are protect our people. We are protect our country.
Yeah.
We have more population, and if we dying because we protect.
That's your land. Where you gonna go if you lose it, you know?
Yes, and we not just protect just Ukraine. We protect all Europe because Putin never said for him. He'll go
It's enough because what we doing, the Bible is speaking.
Yeah.
The Bible is speaking. You got Gog, Magog. We even got nuclear weapons that are in the scriptures. You see what I'm saying? But that's a land. He's trying to come. That's a strategic location. Like it's almost when you witness it and see. Because I didn't know that was the breadbasket. I never knew Ukraine was a breadbasket. Like they do a lot of agricultural.
Yeah.
Like that's a big
They
deal.
feed 20% of the world.
I never knew that. I never knew that.
Really? Yes.
That is not a small location, man. I've been going through and looking at it. It's,
Ukraine is the biggest country in the Europe. Yes. And what is interesting, Ukraine has the greatest soil, like real soil, like
topsoil.
like black soil.
No, I know what you're talking. You know, there's worldwide. There's about 40 years of topsoil left.
Yes. So during World War II, the Hitler tried to take all the soil to Germany.
Yeah, they take topsoil,
It's like
bro.
less soil back.
Yeah.
It's all the history. And I never see the soil in the other country. That's like, you know,
So the best is the darker it
you
is.
can eat that soil. You know, they like dark soil.
Yeah. That's that good soil.
Yes, you can put some seed and you will have tree.
Yeah, like you barely even have to.
You don't have to put any chemicals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why the people will take it.
I'm gonna look into that, man. Thank you for letting me that because I did another. There's a big. I'm very on earth and thing. There's only about 40 to 50 years of topsoil. Like it's going to be valuable. Like it's going to be more valuable. The gold is none because you can't eat gold. But through topsoil you can eat.
That's true. You just work. Just be brave. That's it.
Come on, man. Hey, you get some of that COVID fix, man. Come on, man. There you go. Y'all at it, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Ukraine for Ukrainians, and they do real life stuff.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all fighters though, man. Y'all holding it down out there, man. Thank you.
Right.
See, that's to show you the world, man. What's the chances of seeing a Ukrainian, man? That's crazy. Yeah. Jacob's cooking.
Colors.
Yeah. Man, we in the time of prophecies, Jake. I didn't know that topsoil is valuable, man.
Yeah.
That's more valuable than gold and silver. Because if you run out of gold, you run out of topsoil. No matter how much gold and silver you got, you can't eat that. He even said you can eat the soil. The nutrients in it is nutrient rich, and that shows you what the best soil is. What Because that soil has melanin in it.
Yeah. See?
It's melanated soil.
Soil, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. It's
That die.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, on that, we done seen the new. Hey, man, look,
Yeah.
that's a spirit, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You go ahead and lead us out, man.
Hey, Aki, man. I know we was everywhere,
Hey, I love it.
man. But hopefully you all were edified. We were.
Yeah, hey.
All right? As long as you all were edified and you all were built up, that's all that matters, man.
That's right.
So, with that, we say, call halal,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders and great millstones that rule well, and a salute and a shalom to all the Akim that's out here laboring, pushing the truth in all sincerity and in truth. With that, we say,
Shalom.